Hi guys, Arindam here, and in this video I'm going to finally show you how I'm going to do the Gamma, Overseer and Tek Cave solo with nothing but a single Otter and a Carcharodontosaurus. So there are a couple of restrictions I'm going to be using for this particular video. Restriction 1: everything that you see in this video will be done on full official server difficulty settings, which means all weapons will be underneath the 298% damage cap, and the armor that I'm going to be using will be within its respective cap. But that's properly okay, because what I'm going to be using is a single set of primitive engram quality tech armor. Let's put on that. I'm also going to be using two ascendant shotguns that are just below the 298% limit, but my shotguns have really high durability, which you definitely will not get on official servers. That means what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using one of the shotguns only, and then when the fight is over, whatever durability is lost is going to give us a good estimate of how much durability is going to be required, and based on that you can find out whether you can do with one shotgun or you can do with two shotguns. Additionally, I will be using some med brews because I'm not sure if I'm going to require them or not, and I'm going to be using 100 element. I will also I'll just keep Kalian soup and Fria curry for backup. I know that this can be completed with a bit under 1000 shells, shotgun shells, but I'm still keeping 1300 just for insurance. And I have some lamb chops and canteen for healing and water. Now, restriction number 2. This cave can be done very easily using cactus broth or glider suit or from ARK Survival Evolved, Cinemacrops, etc, etc. So restriction 2 is I will not be using any gear, any dinos, any equipment that is found outside the island map. This is going to be for only island. So, one more thing. Eventually, when the boss fight actually ends and you reach Ascension, you need to ensure that all of your gear is placed on the Otter. So, the Otter needs to have sufficient weight to actually carry the gear. That is something that I have also calculated. Let me show you. See? Now this is a different Otter, and this one actually has imprint, but unusually I have put a mixture of level ups on melee as well as on weight, just to ensure that it has sufficient weight to actually go for this particular fight. The Carcharodontosaurus doesn't have to be really special, to be honest. Mine is a bit special, I would say. I mean, it's not really as strong as official servers, but it's still pretty good. Let me show you my stats. So it has a 122 saddle, just under the 124 limit, this much health and this much melee, and it has imprint, which is important. So it's okay if you don't use any imprint, but try to be careful. Okay, by the way, I think there should have been one more explorer node somewhere over here. I kind of forgot. There it is. So don't have to worry about the timer right now. Okay, completely loss of visibility. Now thing is, I am going to be also showing you all of the explorer node that you will find in the entire cave run. So this was number 1. We are also going to find another 3 more. If I don't have to fight something, I won't fight it. The Carcharodontosaurus is actually quite fast. Strangely, this part seems rather empty. This is unfortunate because when I am going to make videos, I want to ensure that it's done in a way which caters to the entirety of my audience across various servers, various types of devices like PS5, Xbox, PC, etc. So when you encounter places where ARK itself messes up, for example, there is no dinos, empty area, or there are some other bugs, then it's really disheartening, because as a content creator on YouTube and as a seasoned ARK veteran who has been making videos and playing ARK since early access 2015, I try to ensure my videos are done properly, completely legitimately, without any kind of cheats or boosts. There are times in which I have made mistakes over the past, and once in the comment section people have told that I have rectified it, because a guide is supposed to be done legitimately without any boosts. If it cannot be done legitimately, it's better not to even do it or be upfront about it. And the thing is, I have used my ARK Survival Evolved videos as guide for my ARK Survival Ascended. That is the purpose of a guide, something that I myself have used. So it is kind of disheartening when you see caves without any dinos. Regarding boosted stats, so there are videos where boosted stats are used and incorrectly labeled as official. The problem is, when somebody is going to follow that video and they are going to lose all their equipment, all their tames, all their time and effort, that is something really bad. That must not happen. It is actually better to do videos with more restrictions than less. So you can actually show the worst case scenario instead of the best case. Look at this. There should have been a gate guardian. There should have been a gate guardian Giga or a Carcharodonto. It's not there. Who knows what has happened to it? Because I am very sure that even on Gamma a gate guardian exists, and it's not there. Thing is, because I'm using a Carcharodontosaurus, it doesn't matter how powerful the gate guardian is, I'll still be able to clear it out, and I have 100 stacks right now, so that should not be a problem. Okay, the Carcharodontosaurus cannot go past this area, so it cannot actually go into the Overseer arena. Alright, so I think I'll have to wait a bit. See this? In the entirety of the Tek Cave, you are not allowed to use any of your tech equipment. They are disabled. But once you reach this frozen area, those tech equipment become visible again. And yes, even though you are not allowed to uncryo your dinos, like let me show you. Okay, I don't need to show you. So even though you cannot uncryo your dinos, you can cryo back your dinos. That is why it is possible to do the cave with the Carcharodonto and still not lose your precious stem. And again, another bug. Just look at this. Requires engram tech chest piece to use it. So how is it marked red when I have been able to actually build it? Let's look at this also. Again, another bug. Why are they marked 0? I have all of them already unlocked. I've actually built a couple of them, like the tech replicator and the tech transmitter. It's still marked as 0. And why are these things marked grey like this? They are supposed to be blackened and unlocked in aberration. Anyway, I think we can write a novel on the amount of complaints we want. So now we are going to head to the arena. The dragon, brood mother, Megapithecus, and we're going to get 2 of the explorer nodes over here, 2 more. Strange. This is the first time I'm doing it, but the explorer node did not expand into its node form. That should be number 3. Rockwell record number 29. It's Earth. Okay, so the final explorer node is actually found in the Overseer arena. That is our Earth, which we will see in the extinction map, whatever is left of it. There is no explorer node over here. Yes. These are all the things getting dropped into the island map space station. By the way, it's a space station, not actually a map, to be honest. It's just a space station that is containing a tropical island. Now let's first also get the 4th explorer node. It's on the left side. Got the 4th one. You can press right shift, and right shift will enable you to toggle the hover part. You don't need to keep on pressing it. See, you can actually we're not using take chest piece anymore. We are just sitting here. This is the place that I had used with my Cinemacrops. You don't need to worry about the attack drones too much. Their shots actually don't do much damage at all. Always reload in 3rd person, because the 3rd person reloading animation is the same animation from the long neck rifle, which is much quicker than manually loading 6 shells onto your shotgun. But again, as you can see from my side, it's pretty difficult to manage both. Alright, so monkey actually throws boulders. So monkey is actually the danger one. Dragon is the easiest, monkey is the most dangerous. double tap space every time he tries to hit you. Okay, I'm not allowed to use the other one. Yes, I'm allowed to show you the durability loss of one of them. So I'll only try to cover it with one, not the other one. They have no headshot modifier, so don't bother having headshots. Because of the large hitboxes, you can actually hit them from really far range without much trouble. These drones are more annoying than they are dangerous. I think, this is just my theory, that once the overseer actually reaches any of these three forms like dragon, Megapithecus and broodmother, it stops spawning the attack drones, which means once it actually reaches this stage, it might be more easier for me to take out the drones in a few shots. It's actually pretty hard to talk and narrowly escape that. Okay, so once it reaches this stage again, when it's in its implant form, it will again start spawning those annoying drones. Okay, so barely lost any ARK durability on our chest piece. You see, this is the advantage with tech armor. Even if I get stunned, I'm still not going to lose. Yeah, I think I'm kind of figured it out what I have to do now. So take out this implant, ignore the attack drones, then it changes to any of the boss states. Immediately destroy the implants, so immediately destroy the attack drones, then take out the boss. Alright, now these guys are going to die. Okay, it's the broodmother. Alright, so I think broodmother from this range won't be able to do anything. What? Why? What? Do you see that? It actually cannot. It's nothing is happening to the broodmother. Is it a problem with hitboxes? Okay. Can I circle? I think that is a bug. What I just saw. We'll just have to avoid that attack. Yeah, we just lost like half health. Half health because our just see this. When you are far away, it doesn't register the hitbox properly. How do you deal with this kind of bug? This is annoying. That means I'll have to somehow take this brood mother out very carefully, because it is brood mother that can actually kill me. This is exactly why I actually hate playing on official servers, in actual official servers, because ARK has too many problems and it's just not worth it. You can do everything perfect from your side and still some bug, some glitch, something will be there that ensures that you will die and you will lose everything, all of your progress, everything. I'll have to take this guy out very fast. You can say I'm slightly worried now. I'll circle above the broodmother in such a way that I am within range, and still the broodmother cannot actually target me properly, because I'm just trying to avoid its attack by circling like this, just above his head. Kind of a improvisation that I have done. But I am a seasoned ARK player. I know a lot about ARK. So if you are someone who just started on ARK Ascended, like who have not much experience on ARK Survival Evolved, then this might come as a bit of a shock, and this can actually harm you, and you might die and then rage quit. And it again started happening. Alright, now I know what I have to do. I just hope the other spawns are dragon. Dragon is the easy one if you are higher up. It's the only one that doesn't actually, as far as I think. I hope dragon also doesn't have the problem of the brood mother. Okay, now it has transferred the front, and let's start taking out these guys. Alright, it's dragon. It's dragon time. Mr. Dragon, let's see. I just need a place where I can stay steady and start killing it. Oh, this is perfect. This is... Oh, don't move. Not supposed to move. See, I told you dragon was the easy one. It may be the most dangerous one if you are on the ground, but it's actually the only one that actually doesn't have an aerial attack. Okay. Is there a particular reason why I am moving like this? Instead of saying stand and deliver, I am saying fly and deliver. It seems the dragon's dogma is actually working against him. Get it? Dragon's Dogma? That's a video game name, by the way. It's already at and below half life, and there is no way for it to do counter strike. In this battlefield, it can choose to be my stalker, but with my shotgun, I will always do my Call of Duty. If you have a macro recording software, I would advise you to have a macro for your mouse one, because if you're going to click so many times, your mouse is going to get lost. And I would even advise you to put the macro of the mouse one on something on the keyboard. Alright, so we are near half. This is our durability. We have lost over 500 durability already, and we are at around 600, 76, 86 sort of shells gone. While I am very good in maths, I don't want to put my head into maths and start forgetting the actual fight. I was trying to calculate how much more shields will be required. Just a probabilistic calculation. Alright. Which one is it? Okay, it's the monkey. The monkey can throw. Where's the monkey? There's the monkey. Actually, it's not a monkey, it's more like an ape, a gorilla. It's basically a gorilla boss. So, Dinopithecus is the monkey boss. Just have to be careful not to get carried away. Well, I really expected this to be over. We're also going to check how much element is actually getting required by us. So, at the end of this battle, we're going to check how much we actually consume. Should give a good idea how much will be required. Maybe have to keep around 10, 20, maybe even 30% buffer. This is the durability lost. This is the durability lost. I'm going to lose it. Anyway, fine.
this what happiness felt like? Love? No. This is more like pride. Yes, that's it. I'm proud of you, Survivor. You've accomplished what few have. You've ascended. I once did too, when I was her. Helena. She was an explorer too. And like you, she traveled the arcs and discovered their secrets. You're following in her footsteps. Keep going. Discover what became of Helena and her friends. Survive the many challenges ahead, and you'll find me here waiting for you. Together, we may yet be able to save our world.
The music had Genesis Part 1 vibes.
So there I was, whizzing through the sky, when this sparkly lady flies right up alongside me, and she tells me, "Oh, you're the greatest guy ever. You have to stay alive so you can save everyone."
How are you supposed to save a whole world all by yourself?
Well, now, I did have a little help from my friends. Little Miss Professor here, and the doc there. But maybe that's a story for another time. I mean, you gotta have some chores to get back to, right?
I already did them, I swear!
Great. Guess I'll just, keep retelling these true tales about Bob's amazing adventures.
Yeah!
Okay, this is my favorite music in ARK in its entirety, the end credits. But I'm going to end the video right now. Not the video, this part. I'm going to respawn. I'm going to show you what happened to my character. Okay, I think I should also show you my settings. So create a resume game. Look at the mod arcs, mod settings. Okay, these are the two mods that I am using. The custom dino level ensures that I get some high level spawns on this map, close to the 130, 140, 150, and the Dino Finder is a replacement for Larkator app of ARK Survival Evolved. Invaluable app. I cannot stress this further. Yeah, so yeah, I need to complete the island map first, then I can move on to the other ones. Okay, regarding the rules that I have, okay, I'll be sharing everything just so that you think you don't think anything. So I have harvesting, breeding, maturation, those things boosted, but the main part, the difficulty part, is all there. Max count I have set it to 5 because, as you know, because of the weird spawning problems on the different artifact caves and the map, and you can also saw the Tek Cave. I need to ensure that more dinos spawn on the caves, so that even though there will be an overspawn, I will at least be able to show the cave run properly. And I don't want to have videos in which we have less dinos and the videos are too easy and people then look at the video, don't underestimate the difficulty, go to the cave or the boss and then lose. I don't want that. I want you to see the difficulty as it is. So that's that. Structure, this is my world. Yeah, these things are all boosted. And even with boosts, I sometimes kind of feel like maybe I should have increased it even more. For the snow cave, I had PvE mode disabled, but otherwise I do keep PvE mode on. Snow cave, I intentionally made it PvP just so that you understand how the cryopod mechanics can be resolved using, I mean, you can check out that video itself. Speed leveling, these are the other rules. Advanced. So these are the other settings. These are all off. This is off, PvP, world. I don't like night too much. Harvest health is there. This part is the tricky part. So I actually sometimes set it to very low, like 0.001, just to ensure that I don't need to spend gazillion time just mating and breeding and getting mutations. Yeah, these things are at higher rates. This is required unfortunately for single player because Yeah, again same bug as ARK Survival Evolved. These things are all as it is, as it should be. No boosts, nothing. XP multipliers are boosted. In fact, these things are kind of configurable. Like sometimes reduce it, sometimes increase it. There is no fixed pattern. Alright, so, and yes, this is also boosted. So let's go, and there is nothing changed here. So island map, single player. So as a solo player who also has a full-time job and lot of family responsibilities, it is not possible for me to put myself in the grind of ARK. So I have breeding, maturation, harvesting, and the XP rates boosted. But the main part, the difficulty part, is kept as it is. In fact, I actually make it more difficult by setting the max count at 5. So sometimes I may encounter artifact caves which might be more difficult than normal. And sometimes even with the max count of 5, I see that there are very less spawns. Okay, I'm going to spawn in my base, but I am going to I'm going to give you a base tour later on, but right now I'm just going to spawn in the base, and I want to see what happened to the remaining parts. So okay, I don't know what's happening. Respawn at bunk.
You know, kid, sooner or later, you're gonna have to talk about it. What are you drawing over there anyway? Hey, that's not bad. And this is you over here with this dum-dum?
Don't be mean to Honker. No, I don't want to talk about him.
He's your dad, Mika. Now, I may not know a lot, and I've made plenty of my own mistakes back in my day, but I do know one thing. Families gotta stick together.
Well, why don't you go tell him not to be such a stinky dino poo?
That's just not how it works, Mika. Look, maybe old Uncle Bob here can shed some light on the situation about why the big man thinks the way he does.
Wait, you knew my dad before all this? So, were you also on the... what did he call them? The ARKs?
Yeah, those. Say, have I ever told you the story about how Dad and I saved everyone together?
You were there? You were one of the heroes?
Well, yeah, sure. In fact, you might say that I was the most important part of the whole story.
Okay.
Go ask Santiago yourself if you don't believe it.
No! I want you to tell me, Uncle Bob.
All right, then. Let's start at the very beginning. On a faraway tropical island surrounded by sparkling blue water. That island was the first time I ever saw big, dumb lizards like Honker here. And it was the first place I ran into her.
Okay, so we're going to see what happened to the implant, and then we're going to actually check out what happened to my dino. So this is the base, by the way. I think you already can see it. I need to find a way to reach that place so that I can actually get the well, but unfortunately all of my flying mounts are actually on. How do I go? Okay, let me do one thing. Let's see the implant. Yeah, this is a big problem, by the way. This is the big problem. So you see, on the survival quotient, there should have been alpha brood, alpha megapithecus, alpha dragon. Then it should have been gamma overseer. It's not there. It's just not there. So I have done the boss fight, but I actually don't have it in there. So this is very unfortunate. Okay, not this. Okay, can I see my otter from here? You can see my otter is actually there. So this is the otter, this is the Carcharo. So my otter, this is the one that I actually had select add POI. If I were to do this, then you will find that the otter actually, okay. So I generally don't do this, but I am a bit kind of angry that even after doing all of that, I did not actually get, those are the boss megatherium, those are the 2 megatheriums for the boss beaters anyway. So I did not get the implant, so I'm going to take a shortcut. ARK likes to mess with me, so I'm going to take a bit of mess myself. So let's go there. Let's see what happened to the otter and my other things. Is it even there or not? That means I probably will have to do this Overseer Tek Cave thing again, just because I did not get it on the implant. Okay, here is the otter. Otter has everything. Yeah, I lost all of that. Let's see something. Yeah, I don't see anything in the inventory. Okay, this is my Rhinognatha. Let's do one more thing. Okay, let's do one more thing. I am just curious. Let me go to one of the obelisk. I know that this has happened to me in ARK Survival Evolved. Let me go to one of the obelisk and let's see if whatever gear was there in me, is it there on the inventory of the obelisk or not. Is it there? Oh yes, it is there. Look at this. I don't think this is possible on official servers, but it is there. Let me, can I? Okay, you'll have to manually do this again. This is amazing. So basically I got everything. Oh yeah, this also happened. This is another error. So yeah, we got all of the inventory. I'll have to wait for this another error to come up, and I'll see you in the next video, hopefully for the beta overseer. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching, and really thankful that you could be patient with my video.